So Rob, thanks for the time. So can you take us through what your initial reaction was when you first got the call that you were fighting for the interim belt, and what was the reaction from your family members?
Just stoked, mate. You know, everyone was just really happy with the fight. They're happy with the interim belt. They're happy that the division was moving. You know, it was just a great opportunity to jump at. I didn't think I'd be fighting so soon, but so good.
So you're pretty adamant that you had put in the work and earned your shot at the belt. Would you still have accepted this fight if it wasn't for the interim belt?
Probably. Like, let's be honest, I like fighting tough dudes, and you know, more than the interim belt, I'm excited to fight Yoel Romero. He's been like #1 contender since day dot, practically since he got up there, and you know, I want to fight him.
Cool. And so, what do you think about Yoel as an opponent? He's a high caliber, Olympic caliber wrestler. How do you see yourself matching up against him?
I see myself matching up pretty well. You know, before he gets to me to do his wrestling, he's got to get past my hands and feet, and you know. But he's a tough dude. In saying that, he's a very tough dude. He's got a really tight skill set, and like you said, he's been competing at the highest level for years. So you know, it's going to be a really tough fight.
Cool. And what do you think the biggest challenge is with this style? Do you think what would you, I guess, what are you focusing on with your preparation and training going into this fight?
I'm doing the same things I always do. I train all aspects of my craft. I train my jiu-jitsu, my wrestling, and my striking, and I'm always trying to better them and better myself. And it's not until I fight Yoel Romero that I'll see where I have to grow, where I need to learn, and what I need to do better. That's why this fight is such a good fight for my career, because it's such a high level fight to have now.
And with that, a lot of the top middleweights have, I guess, targeted him with his previous USADA issues, had a few issues here and there. Do you have any concerns with that going into this fight at all, with his past history?
No, it's like, well, whatever. It is what it is, you know. He can do whatever he wants, you know. It's not going to help him.
And was beating someone like Whittaker something you needed to give you that confidence that, no, you could beat the top tier guys in the UFC? Did that win give you something extra, or did you always have that confidence with your skills?
It gave me confidence in my training, you know, more than anything else. It gave me confidence in the program, gave me confidence in what I do. And, you know, I always knew I can beat everyone in the division. And I know I have the power to knock people out. I know I have the speed to get to them, to lay my hands on them. But, you know, it's just the methods you do to train and how you do things. And that fight, every win, to be honest, every win I have strengthens my resolve that I'm doing X, Y, and Z correctly. You know, this is my method, this is how we do things, and we're doing them right.
Awesome. And there's only ever been one Aussie before to fight for a title. That was Elvis Sinisic back in the day. How does it feel to have that opportunity to possibly be the first Aussie to hold a UFC belt?
Yeah, you know, to represent Australia is the highest honour. You know, it really is for me. It's the pinnacle of fighting, and you know, if I can get a belt in the process, just love it.
And do you feel like you have that extra pressure knowing that you're carrying an entire country behind your back, or do you sort of block it out? Does it motivate you?
I think I've gotten used to it now. You know, I am an Australian fighter, and I conduct myself in a way that I hope makes everyone proud. You know, it makes the fans understand who I am, and you know, as long as I'm conducting myself honourably, everything will fall into place.
And was there a moment in time of your career that you know what, I can be a champion, I know I can give a big crack at this? Was there a particular fight maybe in your UFC career? Was there any moment?
Probably 3 years ago, you know, I was speaking to someone and they said you can be champ. You know, that should be the lowest of your ambitions. You know, and it is. Being champ is just one stepping stone for me. I want to be the best fighter in the world. I want to be written down as one of the best fighters in history. And you know, if it comes with a belt, great. But my goal is set, and it's just a lot of hard work to get there.
Awesome, and you've always mentioned it doesn't faze you where you are on the card. Being the co-main event in Vegas on International Fight Week, do you have that? I guess do you feel extra special? Does it feel extra special for you?
Not really. I wish I could give you something, but not really. It's the same thing. It's another fight, another dude, tough gig. Yeah, you know, I'm going there for work again. I'm gonna go there 10 days early, prepare, cut the weight, fight the guy, go straight home afterwards.
Cool. And does part of you feel at all you wish the fight was in Australia, or it doesn't really matter where it's at?
It doesn't really matter for me. Like I would love it to be in Australia. I really would. I love fighting in Australia. It's not only convenient for me, but all my friends and family and the Australians get behind me. They jump to it. They travel across Australia to come watch, and it's always a great response from the crowd. But you know, it's like it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I can't complain.
And I guess assuming all goes well, winning the belt, do you wish to push for that title unification bout in Australia, possibly with Michael Bisping, who you've wanted to fight before?
I would love that, but he's a champ, and let alone I'm not even thinking about that. You know, I got Yoel Romero to get through. He's pretty tough.
I've got to ask this one. I'm kind of a fan of this. A lot of people have been speaking about the Bobby Knuckles nickname. Did you hear about where this came from, and what are your thoughts on it? I know you've mentioned it before. I guess any sort of comments regarding the Bobby Knuckles?
People will nickname me what they want. At least it's positive. You know what I mean? You know, it could be so much worse. But yeah, I'm not going to make it a fight name of mine, but people want to nickname me that. I can't stop them. What am I going to do? Go around telling people off? They'll probably smash me.
Cool. And last question, I guess, what's your official prediction? How are you beating Yoel Romero at UFC 213?
I think I'm going to hit him too much. I think it's just going to be too much damage, and I think he's just going to fall like everyone else.